alongside of Bravo. And we had a little bit of Xbox difficulties on the main stage, but this is going to give me some time to give a very important shout out here. Sean Karstensen, STP Scar. He supports our country, and him and his buddies are watching in Kuwait. So if we could just put a round of applause for everyone who supports our country, I'd be much appreciative.
I don't think we're over on the main stage right now, so that's not silence on their end. That's us not being broadcasted out to the front crowd. But
are we out there yet?
I think we are now. Go ahead.
Okay, so there's a guy watching us with all of his buddies, military buddies, in Kuwait right now. I just want a big round of applause for everyone who supports our country.
There we go.
Hey, if it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't be here. We salute you, sir. Now, with that said, let's get back into some damn Halo.
Agreed. Looks like we're...
Yeah!
Come from America.
America, not to be confused with Canada.
And this next game type, we are going to be playing Beavercreek, King of the Hill. And this had to have been Status Quo's choice.
Yep.
They played at the LAN against Instinct, and they must have felt most comfortable on this one compared to Nexus. So we're going to jump into that in just a moment. And Genius is going to get started with whatever player is going to do best because he never fails. Man,
putting a lot of confidence on Genius there.
He's impressed me.
It's just your first event, man. I'm sorry, Corey Dunn, ladies and gentlemen. That's considerate_Dunn. He's a joke maker. He's really funny. All right, well, without further ado, we are jumping on board with Roy. Now, one thing I have to ask, Dave. At the LAN, did both of these teams switch off between red and blue, or was it all dominated by Instinct red?
They took turns.
They did take turns.
They absolutely took turns. They realized that it was going to be seeded by free-for-all, and they just wanted to be comfortable from both sides. Now, we keep reiterating the fact that, red's stronger than blue is on this and in Penance. And what it is just that slight advantage at the start. So we're not saying, like, you have a lower, a worse team that's going to play against somebody, and they're going to guaranteed to win because they got red. That's nothing what we mean. We mean that they have a small advantage, and that is those small advantages that help at this level of play.
Absolutely. Well, we see right off the beginning here that Instinct was able to get full control of red, really taking Status Quo by surprise there, and able to get through little T-Rex arms, can't really extend it. It happens to the best of us. Royal 2 sitting on top blue. And Roy just great shots keeping him out of zoom.
And he knows Enable trying to go over to red already because he knows that the Hill's going to move to their next. They have 1 minute, and they want to secure that base whenever they can. So they're not going to force it, but whenever they get the ability, they're going to push over to red and try to hold that base stronger.
Roy versus Flame Sword. Workout buddies. Flame Sword's going to get the best of them there. And really, this bottom hill is just no one's getting any time. They're just trying to set up and get at least a couple people down before they just start rushing the hill.
And also, with this hill moving, we're going to be seeing both snipers come up once again. So, someone could, honestly, they can go to blue, they can get that sniper from there, and if they have both sides controlled, in some rare instances, you can see both snipers under control with red base up, which is going to be the most amount of time you can get in any hill.
Pistola now battling with a little bit of slapping shots. He's able to clean it up now using the tree, using the environment, Dave. I love it. I love it. I don't even use paper, I love trees that much. I just write on a dry erase board. Yeah, I made that up. Well, Pistola now is going to dip into red base here. He's got Roy right there next to him, and now it seems as though they have a pretty good setup, but it's not ideal because no one's even watching the portal, and Status Quo's putting heavy pressure on him.
And I hate to replay on the joke you just made in the environment, but I'm a little bit the opposite. I mean, I saw Avatar, and I hope people got the message. I mean, it's a strong message in that movie that we have to kill off all the other species before they kill us. And some people didn't get that out of the movie.
I always kind of got it. We're done with this. We're done with this. I can't top your joke.
Back to the game.
That's good. So Ogre 2 now is going to be cleaned up here. Status Quo doing a good job. Although they're not in the hill, they are going for the map positioning because they know they can come back as long as they get a great setup. Good shots by Snakebite right there to clean up on Roy. That is going to be 3 members down, and here comes the comeback. As Royal 2 has the sniper top red, this is a great position
who got
for
rockets
him.
by the chance?
I
do not see them anywhere, so they must be down on the ground somewhere.
Yeah, you are right. No, they're actually still just sitting there.
They're still just sitting in the middle of the creek,
Roy
so obviously
is
they're
baiting
scared
it.
about that snipe.
Royal 2 is in a good position with that sniper rifle, especially since they are, you know, with those little vines dropped right there. It's hard for them to see him. Whew.
And flying off the eat-up spot.
I was, yeah, man. I couldn't believe it. Tom actually said that it isn't so much a spot anymore. It's kind of like a ledge you can jump to and jump off of.
So yeah, you can definitely use it to get around, but I liked where Royal 2 was sniping there on top of red. You see a lot of people that keep the snipe, that get it on top of the arch, and that's fine during a standoff sort of thing in a Team Slayer game. But in hill like this, when the hill is over at your base, like at red, you can get on top of red, and you can also put a person on top arch where they're going to be so devastating to the other team.
Well, Roy's sitting in the hill with rockets. Some people are kind of probably like, why is he doing that? But now he's just going to do whatever he wants. He's probably, will we see a portal?
I'm
yes.
surprised he went through first.
Yeah.
That is a minor mistake in my opinion.
Oh, but he is able to connect with that long-range rocket there. Roy doing a good job laying heavy fire down. He's just going to basically hunt every member of Status Quo down and kill them.
Now, I'm a little curious. Why did he not go up there to try to get that sniper that killed Royal 2? Did it fall off somewhere else?
I think it probably...
I did not get a good track of it.
Yeah, I didn't either. It's one of those things, it's hard. It's like golf.
And it seemed like even after he got the kill, even the sniper had fallen down, he could have gone up to that area because we've talked over and over again how important that rocket arch is and how blue sniper is the counter to rocket arch.
Yep. Well, here we go. Now it is still neck and neck in Battle Canyon, Dave. Seems to be kind of neck and neck. You would think with how dominant red is, we would see a lot more 250s, but this one isn't on pace for that.
Most of the games we've seen here on Battle Canyon, King of the Hill, have not gone the full time limit. All these teams know how to break these strong steps. Like I said, there are strong steps on the side, but these teams know how to push together. They take their time. They don't just panic and pour through one by one or charge one by one. These teams are the best here. We're talking about winners bracket finals here. We're not going to see many blowouts.
This is an amateur hour, to say the very least, Dave. Pistola now jumping up on top blue base. The hill is still in the middle of the map. Status Quo, no real sense of urgency here.
Scrapping up time. Lunch has just been there. And I know people are going to want to make me do that ridiculous joke, the Zyos one, about contested time in the mill, but...
Go ahead and do it.
No, I'm not going to.
You got to now.
I can't do the Zyos voice. I'm the worst at impersonations first off. So his is one that I do not want to taint. He has a great voice, and I can't try to get to do it.
Next! Lunchbox picking up a double kill, almost getting the triple kill there on Enable. Enable's going to be able to dip out. Pistola now is able to get those rockets. This hill is going to be moving to blue base, and seems like Status Quo is actually in a position. There,
Ola ran back to red. He felt like he was going to die, and he wanted to bring the rockets back to his teammates. That shows very mature decision-making in that situation. Because had he ran to blue, it might have worked out well. He might have gotten that rocket kill. But as you saw right there, he didn't work out. He died, and he was at least able to keep rockets in his team's hands.
Now, Dave, how do you go about taking back this? Do you just want to get on top rocket arch and kind of jump over there, or what's the deal?
I'm surprised we don't see anyone on top rocket arch at the moment. For Pistola
so
was.
All right, so do you want to know what just happened right there?
Go ahead,
so
break
Pistola
it down for me.
Grabbed the rockets. He was bringing them up to the rocket arch, and then as he grabbed the sniper, he threw the rockets down to Tom.
Okay.
And then Tom was able to get that and push to the creek.
Okay.
Talk about a little bit of teamwork there.
Yes. But like I said, rocket arch is going to be very important to taking over blue. You need to take that advantage because it's right there. There's no reason for you not to use that height advantage, not being able to put shots on top of base, knock everyone off there. But more importantly, with the addition of the tunnels where, you know, camo used to be and where shotgun used to be, it adds different elements to it. So you can sneak around a bit, get a little bit further into the creek before you have to reveal yourself.
Flamesword now sitting on top of this hill. 3 members for them alive. All 4 members are alive for Instinct. Roy's coming on the flank. Down goes Flamesword.
And right there, like I said, they have guy on top rocket arch putting shots on top of the base. You saw how Flame got to 1 shot. You saw Ola sneaking through the tunnel at camo and using that to get over the hill. And that is how they pushed through on there.
Roy picking up a huge double kill. Will it be a triple? Nope. Flamesword is terrified. So Flamesword's just going to hide this one out as Instinct once again doing.
I love this angle.
Look at that spot.
That's the one we saw over to Blaine Formal from yesterday. And what I want to point out is, you know how you're not safe on the top of blue base. That's why I keep saying that red is so much stronger. And this is such a genius move right here. He knows there's going to be a guy coming rocket arch. He botches the shot, but that's such a smart push. It's so rare that you're like, all right, well, we have to set up here. We got to let them come to us. Royce realizes, all right, they've taken a while to come towards us. I know there's got to be a guy here. He ports through.
Just smart heads-up plays. Instinct just never ceases to amaze us here, Dave, on the Major League Gaming Pro circuit. Doesn't matter where they place or how they even do it. It's just their decision-making is top-notch.
These guys have practiced so much that they know what they're going to do from hill to hill. So, for example, you see Roy doing that in that situation. Had it been at blue base, he would not have been doing that because he realizes, all right, there's not, I'm already at Rocket Arch. I'm not going to flank through, and I'm not going to be able to shoot anyone back there. So he just realized from every situation, every single hill, what he wants to do.
So Pistola trying to turn back around and try to bait so Roy could get a double kill there. But
even though
Roy's
3 of them dead,
up.
Ogre 2 is still scrapping up time.
Yeah.
He realizes where the last 2 members were, and they were at the back portals.
Oof.
And Ogre 2, even though he's the only one alive, scrapped up a good 5 to 10 seconds from there and still got away alive.
Somehow, Ogre 2 is going to miss the rocket, and finally he will be taken down. And this looks like Status Quo is preparing to answer the call of Instinct here.
They have to. I mean, if they don't step it up here, we could see a quick 3-0.
Yeah, and we don't want to see that.
Hell no. even though 80% think Instinct's going to win,
Wow,
we
dude.
all want to see a great match.
Hey,
And you see Pistola standing up, pumped up. You do not want to piss this kid off. He is the devil.
You don't want to make Pistola mad. I actually made him mad at Providence, believe it or not, because in the free-for-all I said he's not doing well, and he came up to me and he was like, "How dare you?" I was like, "Come on, man! Like, I didn't mean
can't take criticism." He even came up to me. He's like, "Dude, why'd you say that about me in the free-for-all?" I was like, "Yeah, because you got knocked out. What do you want me to say?" "Yeah, Pistola, you did a great job getting knocked out of the free-for-all, leaving it onto your teammates to get you a good seeding." He's like, "Yeah, that would have been great." I'm like, "Dude, shut up, kid."
Shut up, kid. He didn't say that.
Oh, yeah, I did.
So now here comes the transfer to the red base here for the members of Instinct. And in the final 5 minutes, Dave, let's see how Instinct's about to handle this one. They have 2 snipers, and they do have red control. So crank up your A40s. We're going to a listening.
Take my 2-shot. I'm porting on him. They might go top base. He went plasma. I know. I'm sniping. He's charging me. Top blue. We're here, Tommy.
Top of the base.
In red.
Top of the base.
Top of the base. One shot in the hill.
In
red.
Absolute back to the base.
Another guy back in the base. Wait.
2 guys, 1 in.
2 guys in the hill. Another one in the base. In the base. One shot shotty. Last guy in red. Last guy's in red after shotty in red. One shot shotty. Last guy's in red. In red.
Behind me?
Hi. They're spawning creek. They're pushing creek, guys.
He's in creek
Watch
now.
in red. I'm behind him. Probably top red from left. I'm out of here, dude. I'm out. Back in the base. I died. Back red. And in creek.
2 guys.
2 guys in the hill. 2 guys in the hill. Top red.
Wait, 1 night, top red. Go together, hey, go together.
Good shit.
Hold on. Jason,
Shit, guys. Stack out. I'm porting. On the ramp.
Oh, where you going?
Trying to stick
Towards
with
him,
him.
in the hill, guys. I need help.
I'm going to the base.
Got him.
Jump,
One shot in the base. I died. One shot in the base.
Where's he going?
One shot ported. One shot. One shot ported. Stay alive. Fine.
Run.
Behind you, Tom.
Yeah, no, this is back of the base.
Still in here.
I spawned red. One's top red.
One's in the middle of the map.
They're not plasma. They're not back.
We're back. We're going top blue. We have numbers here, red. Plasma red. Bottom rocket arch.
Red, one shot.
Dead. 2 dead. I'm getting 3-2. Port it. He's not at me.
DMR.
Top of the base. Last guy's top of the base.
Good job. Oh, no, good. Rockets. Spawn in the middle, go Rockets. 10 seconds.
He's still sniping.
They know you're there. Kill target.
Stay alive. Look out, Ward.
Top the base. Top back blue.
I'm going for rockets.
2 shots top blue. Out in the open, top blue. Top back blue.
Stay alive.
We have rockets. Nice.
I'm jumping in the hill, guy.
Front red Magnum. One shot inside red. One dead again.
Inside red.
Back up forward. I need it.
Run, front red.
Inside.
One hit. Milk new time.
One shot front of blue.
I got sight.
Front door red.
Front door red in a second. Got him.
Front door red in a second. Pistol blue weak.
I got him.
2 shots in blue.
Down. Milk time. We have numbers. Tom Hill.
Nice rock. In blue, last guy. I died in hill. No, never mind. Plasma blue, maybe. Okay, they might plasma red. Plasma red, yes. Plasma red, maybe, guys. Inside, neither red. Inside blue, snake bite.
Is it going needle side?
Top red. I'm 40 behind him red. I'm 40 behind him red.
Top red. Jason, live.
I'm looking back.
Front creek.
Top of the base.
Stay alive. We want to keep him out of hill. Your left guy.
To the side. Stay alive. Last one.
Last guy. Just try to keep him out of hill.
Borg above you.
Fuck. My bad.
Sorry, death camp.
Top blue.
See where they're going.
Top rocket arch.
I'm watching Blue Hill. Any registry?
Anyone top arch?
I'm gonna go top red. Top arch. They're probably red neither. I'm trying to look. I don't see him. No. Yeah, red. Right now. All is dead. I think red.
And the potty mouth, the Status Quo, will pull us out of the listening, and it is time with the final 2 minutes to talk about the gameplay,
Yes,
Dave.
I want to give credit to Status Quo and Instinct here. Status Quo starting to make a great comeback, bringing it back within 10 seconds. And right before we even came to this listening, or out of the listening, I wanted to point out to you, Scott, I was like, I want to show how Instinct does such a good job pulling the lead and using time to their benefit. But actually negates what I was about to say, because you see Status Quo making such a great comeback right now. But what you're going to notice is Instinct. They are not going to scrap up unnecessary time, and the time they do, they realize it works doubly in their favor. Time is on their side, and any second that they get, Status Quo has to make up 2 seconds for that, since you're at the last part of the game. So they're always, you know, definitely got to do your math here when it comes to this part, because you realize, all right, well, I'm about to die, but if I scrap a couple seconds, Status Quo at this point has to take 4 seconds of the game to make that up.
Yeah, you make a very good point. Now, Dave, with this hill coming, with this hill in the middle, I just noticed that some of the Status Quo one of the Status Quo members, oh, hold on, hold the phone!
They want to bring this to a game 4.
Oh, they're going to, Dave. He's heating up at this point. They are down by 1 second. The members of Instinct are spawning front red. Now here comes the push up. Enable versus Roy. Roy is got him very weak, but he is just going to back this one off and wait behind the base, and now we're going to see how things are going to go.
And I cannot pinpoint the reason why SQ was able to make that comeback. It could have been just great individual plays, overall teamwork. But overall, I just think that Instinct just started playing a little passive. They just not seem to play their game, or they're just getting outplayed overall. So this hill right here, this next 20 seconds is going to decide the game.
Inside red spawns.
He needs to scrap up any time here. It's going to play against Instinct. So, for example, every second he gets in here, they need double that time. At a couple more seconds, he has this win.
Oh no, it's coming down to the final 10 seconds.
And we have your
Instinct
champions of
through.
Game 3, Status Quo.
Woo!
I'm glad to see them bring this back, show some life in this team.
Clap it up, guys. That was fantastic. I don't know if I'm going out right there. I've yet to figure that out. But nonetheless, Status Quo staying alive here in this game number 3 with a little bit of a comeback.
And our performance of the game. I'm going to have to give it to Flame Sword here with a 9-32 going neg 23.
That wasn't real.
And it just goes to show that he did what it takes to play the game. It's not all about slays. Slays are very important, and it's so rare that you see a team get outslayed by Instinct and still win the game. It shows how efficient they are with the objective. So I really am giving my notch for performance of the game to Flame Sword.
Hey, there is one thing to take into consideration. If you follow him on Twitter, you know he's been a little bit under the weather. You know, he's not feeling that good. He's got the cold chills. He's just really relying on the 3 young guns to kind of pump him up.
That is actually one of the most, I guess, rewarding wins is when you're able to drop a negative bomb like that and your team still wins because you're confident in your team, you're playing your right role. I've thrown plenty of negative bombs in my days.
I was about to roast you. You literally took it right from me.
I'm just digging myself first before you can do it. So I've had a lot of rough games before. But what we're going to do is we're going to get the vetoes done. We're going to go a quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
Woo! I want to. Welcome back. This is the winners bracket final. Status quo being down 2-0. Rallied back in that game number 3.
Yep, it's now 1-2. We're jumping to game 4, which is Sank CTF. I'm unsure which map was vetoed, but I think Instinct probably felt very comfortable on this, especially seeing how they won game 2 on Sanctuary TS.
Absolutely. Well, we're jumping in on the guy who kind of fell into a ring of fire there, Flame Sword.
And I want to jump in with him to show that even despite those stats, it does not show everything in the game. He plays a crucial role in this team. Without what he was doing that last game, they would not have won. That is not even a question.
Great use of the jetpack there, barely catching onto the ledge. He is now just going to try to come down, grab the rockets. He will be taken out. Is that a good play, bad play?
Bit miscommunication or missed teamwork on his team. He was assuming someone's watching that jump up, and he felt, all right, I don't see anyone in their bond. I'm going to be able to grab those rockets. So I think Royal 2 had gotten back down, was not able to, watch the jump up, and that is why he got surprised from that spot.
Pistola wasting sniper ammo there right off the beginning of this one. We see as 4 members of 4 members of Instinct are down. They will be getting the rock spawn. Flamesword is calling this out. He is doing an excellent job. They are all spawning rocks. They're waiting for all of them to come up. They know they
even though they're spawning rocks, they do not mind running it there. The whole thing is you just gotta be with your team wherever that is. You did not see that person there. Bit of a bad play on Flamesword's part right there, but they're still able to scrap up the kills. Enable. I'm so impressed with how he has turned into a better player this offseason. He's more objective-minded. And I don't know if that's due to him practicing more or him just being more comfortable with the squad, but overall, I'm very impressed with Enable.
Well, you got to also keep in mind that over the offseason, he was playing a lot with Kyle Elamite. And Elamite, one of the more well-rounded players throughout the history. Maybe Elamite actually taught him a thing or two.
Yeah, that's not even out of the question. Elamite's a great teammate. Always helping his teammates get better, always knowing what to take from his teammates to learn from them. So right there was a bit of a, he did good running the flag up to that point, but looks like he was going to try to go up main ramp. If Enable had ran that over towards under turret, it could have been a safer spot and they possibly could have rallied this flag back. But once you commit towards main ramp, it's sort of a do or die situation. You're either probably going to get the flag and no one's going to be there, or else they're going to most likely stop it. You're going to die so many times trying to finish off that cap if you even get it.
Roy doing a good job staying alive. They pretty much gave up on this flag, but they still have a pretty decent presence on the map. Pistola now moving into ring 2. Roy trying to come behind on a little bit of a flank here. He knows there's a pea shooter laying around, but he is going to get cleaned up.
And Enable picked up that snipe, and he got that flank on Roy. That was a good call on your part.
Enable now with the sniper, just a deadly, deadly player, but we're going to stay. Actually, no, screw it. Let's go on board with Enable. Enable does have the sniper in his own courtyard. He is aware that Lunchbox, or one of the members of Team Instinct, has a sniper, and Lunchbox moving all the way up to ring 3. Kind of a questionable play with that sniper.
Well, he's not in the best position. I would like to see him jump up on this port rock and get back to his hut. It just seems like he's staying down low for no necessary reason. Like, he needs to use that height advantage.
Oof. Oh, he's going to get an assassination, but then he's cleaned up.
Assassination, though, that was a bad play with the sniper. He lost a full sniper on Instinct side of the map. Rockets are coming up. We can see Instinct with 2 snipers and rockets right here. And that's partially due to that play by Enable.
Well, they do have the booms, as Pistola is going to be able to pick up 1 kill. Lunchbox will be cleaned up. Pistola just trying to stay alive here. He's going to pull out his DMR. Great job. A little bit of splash damage there, and now he is rewarded with this triple kill. Will he get the over? The clock is ticking against him. Get another X-Term. You won't. And he has no idea what to do at this point because he has no DMR. He does not want to risk killing his teammates, so he is just going to stay alive and gets unfortunately naded. Pistola heating up, though, which is a good sign.
And it just goes to show how important teamwork and playing the situation right is. Even though Ola was able to get such a sick triple kill, they weren't able to capitalize on that. And that's a big deal. When someone's able to go off like that, yeah, and Pistola once again getting a sick triple that we could not see on the stream. But I was just trying to reiterate that even when you get off a sick play like that, your team needs to be able to take advantage of that, and they just weren't able to.
Roy has picked up the sniper now for Team Instinct. All 4 of them are alive, as Roy is just getting flown at this point. Members of Status Quo just pushing into the courtyard. Roy picking up a kill. That's going to be 3 members down for Status Quo. That is all 4. Oh, and Enable actually got the hut spawn and now pushing into ring 2. He has to get back, and he's staying low with the sniper, but he ripped off a face, so he's doing a pretty good job.
Enable is the only one alive, and he took out 2 Instinct members. That is a game changer right there. That could have gone from all 4 of them being down to now, SQ being on the offensive, them having the advantage, all due to a sick double kill by Enable.
Enable still staying low. Finally, he's going to move into ring 2 here. 3 members up for status quo, all 4 alive for Instinct, and we are seeing as Pistola's going to push in, but Enable falling down once again with this. Flamesword's getting heavy pressure, and Snakebite will go down as well as Flamesword. Royal 2 is taking heavy fire from Instinct, and now he is forced to retreat back to his base.
So Enable played that overall very good, and if I had to give him a rating, I'll give that 1.5 thumbs up.
1.5?
And if anyone knows Enable's situation, you'll understand that joke.
He's got short thumbs?
Yeah, he has his
Megan Fox?
His right thumb is it was cut off early when he was young, around 2 years old.
Really?
Yep. That's one of the amazing things about Enable. He does not consider it a disadvantage. He's just been born with that, pretty much his whole life. And love joking around with him about it.
Wow, Dave, I would have totally laughed at that. I'm super sorry, but great job explaining it. I think you do a great job at that. So Snakebite's going to be in the courtyard of status quo. Enable coming off the respawn. He's going to go for the jetpack. Now, Dave, we took out other equipment in this game, but we left in the jetpack. Why do you think we did that? Or do you have any idea?
I'm not at liberty to say about it, but I guess it just seems like it adds another element to it. I believe it's really beneficial on some maps. Like, I could understand having it on like sort of countdown and penance. I guess it just adds another element to the game. I'm not at liberty to say what's best and what's not, because I mean I do enjoy some of the variances that Reach has to offer. We have to make the best out of this game possible.
Wow.
Enable just tearing it up. I thought he walked over a snipe.
He did. He did. He is not paying attention.
I don't see why he didn't go back for that. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he was looking at his teammate's screen there in the HUD. He was just kind of checking out to see what was going on. The members of Instinct coming off the respawn. They are stuck in the rocks, but we got a sneaky Ola. And Ola's
just a sick positioning.
Good, great job. I'm surprised that isn't called the Walshy too. Every little nook and cranny that's just,
well, if we want, we can make it. Just so you guys out there know, that spot that Pistola was just in is called the Walshy spot. Even though there's another random spot on the map called Walshy spot in this.
There is? At the bottom of the Carbine. You know, Dave, I was the only one supposed to be in the booth with stuff named after him. Which, by the way, I never went down that ramp. I'm sorry. I don't know how you guys came up with that. But
I honestly did not coin these myself. I think a lot of people run up to me in playlists, and I do have some tendencies to hide in certain spots, so that must be where it comes from. But I'm not going to take it away. I love spots being named after me. It's just weird when I have to talk in third person. Yo, he's in that Walshy spot. Like, I sound like
you can't
a professional athlete. Yeah, I have to say something. He's by those plasmidades, man. I don't want to sound like an idiot calling out my own name.
He's by the 2007 national champion spot. The Psycho Soldier spot. Royal 2 now moving down bottom middle. Him and Enable really just being the only ones able to do anything right now versus Instinct Squad. Royal 2 just really needs to get heated up here. A lot rides on his shoulders.
Great shots across the map right there. That's the amazing plays that we were not able to see with Bloom in this game. He was just able to five that guy through that small crevice or through that small crack and just make an amazing opportunity for his teammate to eventually push into flag.
Oh, Pistola is going to get a big double kill here. No, he's going to miss the back. Will he get the double kill still? Yes, I called it. Woo!
So sneaky.
What can you do? In the words of Puckett, he's a sneaky beaver. All 4 members alive for Instinct here. Roy has picked up the sniper. He is going to be sitting ring 1 with that. Trying to drop player shields, barely missing here. Pistola just on the push here. He knows that if he kills them all, they can dictate the spawns. A nice little killing spree. Make that a dubski. Will he get the trip? He is not weak, and Enable is just going to stop him and rip his face off with the no-scope. That will be all 4 members down for Instinct.
Just seeing great play after great individual play in this.
Yeah.
And it all is down to opportunities created by their teammates. So it's not solely Pistola, just going out there single-handedly doing these plays, but he is the one executing it and taking advantage of the opportunities teammates created for him. Now right here, what I would like to see from Enable is just be as big a distraction as possible and secure his rockets for his team. He should not expect much help right here. He should be like, all right, I need to distract 1 or 2 of them so my teammates can get rockets, because that's what's going to lead to a cap eventually.
Oh!
And that is totally fine right there. They had Ogre 2 focused on him, another Instinct member focused on him, which was Ola, and his team was able to get rockets. Flamesword did not use the rockets very well, though. Even though he got a double kill, he just died and gave rockets over to Instinct. So not very good use of the rockets. Very good play by Enable.
So now Enable, being the distraction, will somehow lead the rockets into Roy's hands. Enable trying to come off the respawn. We are starting to see a little bit of a classic resemblance here as he Enable's trying to control this rock jump up. That was pretty much their plan of attack here, which seemed to catch Instinct off guard. But that is not the case here. All these two teams care about is ring control and ring control only.
And with this pace of the game, 0 caps in the first 10 minutes, we could possibly expect to see a 1-0 or a 2-0. Like it's we're seeing so few caps and so few attempts because these teams both are slaying back and forth, and they're not going to take any risks because they just realize, all right, we waited this long. Let's make sure we get the kills and just run 1 good cap. We do not need to get 3 caps in this scenario.
All right, well, with that said, Instinct is going to be running this flag. I want to go into an Astro listen-in with Team Instinct.
Last guy's flag, last guy's flag.
He's ready to court. Jump up. Nice. I need it, man.
Side ramp.
27. Stay on. Flag by 27.
Pillars 1 hit. Side ramp 1 hit. I didn't get a touch.
No, don't go for this. Do not go for flag.
Ring 2 guys.
Don't go for flag.
You guys in ring.
Sniping their P-shooter. We're in frame, we're in frame.
Our jump up.
They're sniping.
Jump up. In ring. All is dead. Hey, live, you know. Hey, they're health pack in there. Watch the court. Watch out, they're one. Shotgun, I'm going for shotgun.
One shot, ring 1. They're shotgun, one shot.
Their car. Beavercreek, their car.
Car behind there, jump up. Our wall.
They're on, Mike. Roy, dude, there's 2 on me. I got Roy. I'm one shot, Mike.
Our hut, Matt.
All right. Mike, I'm pushing their flag, Mike.
Over 2 shots. Over 2 shots. Still. Over no shield, Matt. Nice, guys.
Mike, on the flag ramp, Mike, on the flag ramp, Mike.
Do their flag ramp.
One shot.
Roy's dead. Last one's in ring. Last one's our wall.
Keep running in. Dude, where am I running this to? Dude, he killed me.
No, they spawned there.
They're pillars.
They're hut.
Mike,
Still on our side.
Our hut. Alright, they're hut.
To our jump up.
Yeah, our small rock. Dude, I got sniped. Our health rock. Our bond. Our nades. 2 nades. Mike, 2 nades. Mike, watch your flag.
Our health back. 2 there. Nice.
Nice.
Our health back.
Health back and running flag.
Our rock ramp, Mike. Our rock ramp.
Let's get a rock ramp. Don't worry about flag. We don't have to
It's our health back.
Yeah, they're gonna have rock.
Wait, hold up. I'm watching our court. They have a snipe.
Well, yeah. I'm watching. Watch our court somewhere.
I'm watching.
Is there one
Ring one right now.
Ring 1 rockets. Ring 1. I'm gonna go.
They're P with snipe. All those one shot. They're bond. Ring 3.
Rockets are
All those one shot. They're bond. Our jump rocks. Our jump rocks. To a ring. Our jump, nice, Matt.
One time, man.
Okay, nice job. Their car was sniped. Our courtyard, Mike. Our court, Mike. Mike, our court, Mike.
Almost sniping.
They have rock. I made him use 1 though. Watch our P-shooter. Nader bond.
Yeah, no, one shot, ring.
Ring 1.
I got line. I got both.
Get a good ring.
Ring through this dude.
You got a big one.
Dude, and their jump. I'm dead.
Where's the jump?
Our court, guys, our pillars, PJ.
Our pillars in there.
Stay alive. Nice, good kill. One dead.
There's sniper ramp. Hot P. One shot of P.
Our P, guys.
Where's 2 shots of P?
Our pillars. He's like talking, he went shopping. I'm watching court. Roy's weak, Roy's weak.
2 dead.
Dude, our flag or something. No, that's him. He's rushing, Matt. Good kill, Matt. Our core guys, he's weak, he's one shot.
Absolute, nice. 2 dead. Let's get there. 30 seconds. Ring 1. There's my rock.
One shot. The big rock to the car.
He's gonna have nades. Get in ring.
Our P shooter.
Their wall.
I got one. Dude, there's 2 guys in ring. They're jump. Oh my god, let's go.
Come back.
Dude, don't let him kill Mike.
He's weak. Third P shooter.
He's one shot the pillars.
He's dead.
That's 3 dead.
The turret. I'm pushing the turret.
Yeah, they're spawning turret.
Dude, 2 versus 1 shot. They're all their flag. They're all their names. There's 3 their names.
Mike, back. Don't go far.
Mike, they're P, Mike, and their names. And they're bond.
Iris snipe. Ring 3.
Watch out the carbine.
They're
Spawn hut. They're gonna have snipe there. Go by sniper.
They're flag sniping, guys. Flag sniping their flag. Watch out on carbine. Flag. Stay alive. Our flag.
Slow it down, guys. Slow it down.
Listen. In ring. At least 1 or 2 in ring.
Ring 1, he went ring 1.
Just jump up the ring.
Ring 1.
I need help in the ring.
I'm pushing a rock. Jump out. One shot at ring 2. Our ball, 1 shot. Their bond was stunned. They win ring 1. He went their courtyard, actually. I need help, guys. I need help.
20 seconds, Jason.
I died, man. He pushed me in our rocks as well.
I just started to pick off all on.
Nice job. In our
Rockets,
rocks.
guys.
Our health rocket, our flag, our flag. 2 guys are flag. 2 guys are flag.
Angle when you get sniped by our jump
Tom,
up.
Rockets in 10.
Look out for our jump up, Tom, save me.
Our big rock sniping.
1 shot. Our quick jump, 1 shot. Rockets are up. 2 guys on me. Our quick jump again, weak. That guy's weak.
Our rock sniping as well.
Rockets are up. We gotta kill these
I
guys.
got our flag ramp, 1 shot.
We can't get rockets.
You're gonna get rocketed, Justin.
It's not flag ramp, man.
No, he went.
Rockets are weak, bro.
Stay alive.
2 shots on rocket. We got flag ramp.
She's there.
Too weak. We got flag ramp. Need 1 hit.
1 shot. I got
Nice,
1.
our rockets. Let's go.
Where's the rockets?
Our carbine.
Our carbine. We gotta kill carbine, guys.
And ring 2. And
I don't see a hut. I don't see him.
Still sitting in our hut.
Sitting hot.
We're gonna all push. We gotta push out.
They're
Push out if we have to.
Our rocks going to turret. In ring 1.
Guys, push out and kill the other guys. That's what we're hiding.
Our bond, guys, in our flag.
Our bomb with rockets weak.
Guys,
Under
watch out
turret.
there.
Stay alive.
Our turret, turret. Our
Come on,
bond,
guys.
Oh,
guys.
we're pushing out, man.
Fucking push out.
Last one.
I got 1 weak.
Stay alive.
Push
Justin,
hard.
you can.
They're gonna nade you. They're just gonna nade you.
Our carbine is jet backing on our back rocks.
We got 4 shots on them.
3 guys are rocks. Guys, stay alive. We gotta try and get out.
Get through.
Don't die. Don't die.
I made it out.
They're in ring.
They're jumping as well. Hey, yo. High gear shield.
My guy, we
They're on it. We have a lot of guys here. I got sniper behind in our hut. Our big shot. We have
Always
sniper.
got a flank. We're 2 dead. Stay alive. Have to the big rock. It's up to you.
Fuck, dude.
1 head. Nice shot.
Let's go, baby. Come on. Good shit, Ian. Good shit.
Let's go, baby. Let's
Shit, let's go.
End the game.
23 boys.
Let's go. Oh.
Wow, we have went the distance on that one. About a 17-minute game there. Capture the flag on Sanctuary. Team
SQ
status
pulling out in
quo.
overtime.
Yeah.
And like I said, they did not try to force too many caps. Both these teams were just slaying nonstop against each other, and they just realized they had to get 1 good cap, especially after the game had gone 10 minutes without any caps going on. You realize there's going to probably be a 1 or 2 cap game, and they took advantage of that. They just outslayed them so hard. Royal 2 and Enable going plus 14 and plus 12 respectively. So I think our player of that game has got to be Royal 2.
I'll go with it. But remember, ladies and gentlemen, as you can read at the graphic on our lower third, if you think Status Quo is going to win, please tweet at PollSQ. Or if you think Instinct's going to win, please tweet at Instinct. When we come back, we will have game number 5. I want everyone to erupt as soon as we come out of commercial. We are going to open up on the crowd shot. So just go crazy for me, guys. I appreciate it. But that'll be in about 42 seconds. So take it easy.